So do you have a book in you that you just haven't been able to get out yet? Well, I've written over 80 books, so I think I can tell you how to do it. I'm gonna make it real simple. Because writing a book when you first start out, it seems like you're gonna have to eat a whale, right? How do you eat a whale? You eat a whale one bite at a time. So I'm gonna make this real easy for you. There's a lot of people have a book in them. And, I told Heavenly Father, I've written a lot of books. I really don't want to have to write anymore. And He may have me write some more. But most importantly, I've been running into a lot of people that say I've got a book in me, and I've been trying to get it out, but I haven't gotten it out yet. And so, if you're one of those people who have a beautiful book in you that the world's waiting for, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to make it so that you know how to eat that whale one bite at a time. We're going to kind of do it in reverse. And you're going to find this an easy way to get started, and then to suddenly have your book in front of you. How about that? What if you just had a real easy way to get started? And then suddenly at the end, you're going to have this amazing book that's been inside of you in front of you. What a gift. What a gift I'm going to give you right now. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. Completely. I'm not going to pull strings and tell you a long darn story for an hour and then you still don't know how to have your book. When we get done with this video, I promise you're going to have a very easy way that anybody can implement to get that book out. Have it right in front of you. And then I'm going to give you some information on how you can get that book out in front of everybody else. But most importantly, I want to get that book out for you. I want you to have a real easy step-by-step process that I'm going to give you where you'll have that book. How about that? How would you like to actually have your book now? You've had it in your mind. You've had it in your heart. Your soul pulls on you to have it written. But it just seems like a whale. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we eat that whale. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a little piece of paper, and you can do this just in your spare time, and go over it as long as you need to. But what we're going to do first is we're going to build the skeleton. Okay, we're going to build the skeleton of your whale. And we're going to call it the table of contents. All right, the table of contents. So you're not going to write your book first. You're going to write your table of contents. It's going to be your skeleton. Okay, so as you go through and you look at that table of contents, as you see you didn't put a bone here and there needs to be a bone there. Okay, then you put that bone there. So you're going to write your table of contents. So you take your beautiful idea you have in your heart and your head, and you write your table of contents. Start at the beginning and go through and just write the table of contents. You're not worried about the page numbers because those don't exist yet. That's not there. But what is there is that table of contents, that bones, the skeleton, if you will. And so I want you to write your table of contents and then set it aside. Go to sleep for a day. Let your mind just sleep on it. And then wake up again the next day or when you're able to get back to it. And look at your skeleton. See if there's any bones missing in your skeleton. It's real easy to write a table of contents. You can do it in one sitting, right? Okay. So you do that as long as you feel comfortable. As long as you feel like you're still not getting all that book out yet, then set it aside again and come back to it and say, okay, where are the bones missing? And we'll add some more bones. Okay? Once you have all the bones in your table of contents, you can see your full story. You can see where you began, how you progressed until the end of your beautiful book. Now, once you have your table of contents and all the bones in it, then I want you to take and just put the meat on the first bone. Then put the meat on the second bone. And go through and put the meat on your skeleton. Before you know it, you're going to be at the last bone in your skeleton, and you're going to finish it. And then I want you to look it over and go, wow, I see my book. And then I want you to think about it a little bit and go back to the beginning. And I want you to write a letter to your reader from your heart, telling your vision that you have in your book. It'll come from you. You'll know what to say. And then I want you to go to the end of the book. And I want you to write another letter to your reader, telling them about the wishes that you have for them, the start that you gave them, the vision that your book provided, and how you hope that they use it in their life. Whatever is appropriate for your book. And guess what? You have a beautiful book written. Your whale will be in front of you. And then I'm going to add a link here into the description of a book that I've written about how to write a book and get that book out there into the world. And so you can grab that book. It's not expensive, less than you probably spend when you go out to eat, certainly, especially in today's economy. Okay, but it'll be a real simple book that you can get in paperback or hardback or even ebook if you want to. That book is going to bring you to the next level. But if you just do what we've covered here in this simple video, okay, about how you build your skeleton first, make sure you have all your bones in your skeleton, and then add the meat to each bone until finally you're at the last bone and you finish your beautiful book. How beautiful is that? It's an amazing journey, and I've gone on it many times, and I'm always just in awe when I see the whale with all the meat on it. And I'm so happy to give you that simple way to eat your whale one bite at a time so that you can have that book finally in front of you instead of resting on your heart and in your head as a vision that seems like a whale that you just don't know how to eat. So I hope this blesses you, and I hope that your book blesses the world as you finally get it out there. And I thank you for letting me be a part of your journey of writing your book. And may you write many, as you find it so easy now. God bless.